together. But have you ever noticed that even when you're doing it extremely well, you feel a little trapped? You feel a little bit like you're being had by the universe. It's interesting. People work to realize the fantasies of the culture. If you get educated, get a degree, get a good job, have a family, get a home, get insurance, have a car that works, you get it all, you're going to be happy. But have you noticed how you get sucked into this is great, but if only it's like this hot tub is squealingly sounds. This hot tub is magnificent, but wouldn't it be better with some perfume oil? Let's have some incense. Wine would be great in the tub. Music would add. And you just keep adding one thing after a partner. Now we're getting closer. And you have moments when you say, this is it, this is enough. I got it. And then it goes through your hands like slish. And a moment later, well, what do we do now? So it's, let's go to dinner. Wow, that's good. Let's get an ice cream cone. If you're eating ice cream cone, want to go to the movies? You go to the movies. Let's get a piece of pizza. Let's get that late television show. Let's make one. I'm exhausted, let's go to sleep. And you start all over again the next day. And it's always that, have you ever noticed it? I mean, am I alone in this? It's that constant, like, the mind is always living just, if only, as soon as, if, then. And how often do you just sit here and say, this is enough? I mean, you even may come here tonight to try to collect wisdom. Everything you need to know, you already know. I don't know anything you don't know. I just say it well. You'll notice I'll say something, you go like that. Well, how did you know? If you knew, you didn't know. If you know, you go like that. You knew what you needed to come here for. So the model in your head that you're collecting something is keeping you from being here. Because you're someone going somewhere. And I hate to tell you, but there's nowhere to go. This is it. This is it. If this isn't it, there isn't any. Everything you did in your entire life was preparation for this moment. This is it. You say, I can't afford to stop. I mean, I have commitments, I have responsibilities, I have contracts, I have a job. That doesn't matter, you can do all that. You can either do it from thinking you're going somewhere, or having arrived, and then you do what you do. I have nowhere to go. And then this just happens. It's interesting, like your heart is beating. You're not making your heart beat. Beat. You have it beat. You gotta keep my eye on it. Beat. Watch it. Beat. I'd like to talk to you, but I gotta keep it beating. Beat. Make sure my intestines are working. Keep moving the stuff down through. Beat. Move. Beat. Better breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in. You see? That's all going on. And you're listening to me. You don't spend hardly any time doing that. Many of you drive cars. And you can be a huge metal monster at precipitous speeds while listening to the radio, thinking about where you're going, perhaps making love, looking out the rear window for a policeman, smoking whatever you smoke. It all can be happening, and you're just driving along, and you're not busy driving at all. This tremendously complex thing you're doing with centrifugal and centripetal forces and rates of acceleration. I mean, it's a physics problem with a couple gauges. You're not even thinking about it. It's all in what's called base brain. It's interesting when all life gets that way. What do? What do we do with the rest of the time? It's even further out than that because there's no time. Everything of you that's in time is all passing show. It's all corrupting and falling apart anyway. Christ said, lay not up your treasures where moth and rust doth corrupt. That includes your body, and your personality, and your friends, and your loved ones. Everything's changing, everything's dissolving, it's all dumped. It could make you nervous. If you identify with it, if you think you are a form of any kind, even a thought, unfortunately, it's all going to change. I mean, you are at this moment dying. You may not have realized it. But everybody in here is decaying. It's built into the system. You can eat as much wheatgrass as you want, and you will still decay and die. Just like the trees drop their leaves, it's built into the system. If you identify with your Volvo, sooner or later, even a Volvo, oh no, not a Volvo, even a